Hey all! In the second video of my trip now, we left a 4-day trip to Naggar. Naggar is a smaller town, maybe a bigger village, however you want to describe it, that is famous for art culture, but also for handloom. But we didn't visit the handloom place this time. We visited Manav Bunai, what is a little knitting studio. So this wonderful lady that you will see in the next clips, her name is Ash. She is an Indian Australian. She lived for 25 years in Australia until she came back to India and now fell in love with this place and started a little women's cooperative kind of thing for knitters, hand knitters. So she's supporting some of the local ladies, and you will see some of them in the videos. And they're pretty amazing what they're doing. There's this one lady, she's the most amazing spinner I've seen. Like, she's spinning so quick, no matter if on the hand spindles or on a little box chaka. You will see clips of both, and I hope you enjoy visiting them with us. Most of the hand knitted items they make are sold in Australia right now. So it gives the local women a stable income to feed their families. And Ash herself is an expert in hand dyeing, so she is taking care of the hand dyeing, the natural dyeing in this little company. And she will explain herself what she's doing. And I hope you will enjoy. And at the end, you will see some impression of Naggar Castle. That is a historic building, and it has a beautiful view, and you see something of the surroundings. So I hope you guys have fun.
Welcome. This is Manav Bunai, and we are small, as you can see, a small business and a small social enterprise. There's a very big cause attached to what we do. So not only supporting women here, but also whatever money we make or profit we generate, a percentage of that goes towards supporting a Buddhist nunnery in Zanskar, where you're visiting next week. So you get to see them and meet them in person. They're amazing women. And just a little bit of highlight on what we do. So pretty much everything we do starts from scratch. So buying the fleece, washing the fleece, cleaning the fleece, to carding it, to then spinning it. It's all done by hand, as you've seen on the chakras. And then we use all natural plant-based dyes to dye them. So the colours are all there. So they're all natural plant-based dyes. So this is your marigold flower. This is a little bit of onion peels we've used. This is lark, which is actually comes from a beautiful plant as well. That's sapan or madder, and that's leafy green, which again comes from the mulberry. And our forever amazing indigo, which is a very hard dye to use, I'm sure you know. So then once we've done all the colors, we'll then look at the designs, and we'll then start designing and knitting. So this is one of our knits that we've just done with all the natural colours.
So that's the traditional pattern of this region, no?
Yes, the Kulli. Or the Himalayan, you call it the Himalayan pattern. So different concept, different colours, as you could see. So we've done that. Whereas, let me show you some more. We've done some skirts as well. This is all natural sheep wool colour. We haven't done any colour into it. Some beads, as you can tell. We also do Angora wool. I'm sure you, I think I saw your post. So this is Angora, again mixed with all the natural dyes. Some people don't like the feel of wool because it's very scratchy on your skin, so they like to go with something a bit more softer. So we've kind of customized that for people who just don't like the feel of the roughness when it comes to the wool. And we've got the beanies, we've got the headbands, we have the gloves, we're doing some toys as well, but that's all acrylic man-made wool. We
Also nice socks.
Yes, the socks, of course. That's where we started our business. We started that with socks. Or the kullu region has very different pattern. Now this pattern, the one you're looking at now, it's more prevalent in Lahore. So Lahore and Spiti, even you'll see some of this in Ladakh as well. Okay, so it's pretty much across the Himalayan range that this pattern comes through. Now people have, when I went back to Australia, I was actually looking at some of the Peruvian knits, right? And there's a big similarity.
That's
and the
true.
patterns are very similar. So that actually tells us, I don't know if any research has been done on it, but that actually tells us there's a common element, in the mountain ranges where people use patterns like that. We have a small loom here, and even like some of the patterns we've done on the loom, now this is obviously not, there's a young girl who's learning how to do this. But again, the patterns are very similar across the mountains, across the Andes, across the Himalayas. So we see that common element. But this is more speciality we find in Lahore and in Himachal Pradesh. Now, if you go towards more Kashmir, so we also deal with Pashmina, and a lot of our Pashmina, it's hand woven, and the patterns of the embroidery on it, it's very distinctive. It's very Mughal, There's a big influence of the Persian touch to it. So you'll see that. So we'll show you some pieces that have come from Kashmir as well. We actually get them done in Kashmir. But again, you just cross the border into Kashmir, the whole way of weaving, embroidery changes. The knitting changes as well. So we do a combination of the Himachali apparel, and also we do Kashmiri apparel, because my mother's from Kashmir, so I've understood a little bit more about the Kashida work. Kashida is the embroidery style, so we'll show you some of that as well, so you get a bit of an idea. So yeah, so when you go into Zanskar, you'll see the weaving again changes. The way they do the patterns and the colors that come through in their weaves also changes in Zanskar. But for now, this is pretty much what we're doing at the moment in our studio. We've only been in business for less than 1 year. We just completed 1 year. So we're only evolving as we're going along.
Nice.
Of knitting and the patterns, they're very similar. But I think that is a different league, the way they do their weaves, and it's just so unique.
She's so fast. It's amazing.
She's exceptional.
Yeah, she's spinning long draw. So that's something that I try to learn right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we only do it like for.
I have to do a video for you guys.
So that will solve my issue.
And ask where the waterfall is, and people will direct you, or you go towards the temple. Christian temple.
Let's go to the waterfall.
Yeah, waterfall's really nice. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so we
Okay.
go to Nashville.
So yeah, go towards Nishala. मैं बच्चों को बोलता हूँ बच्चे छोड़ देंगे उनको वहाँ तक नाइटिंग के लिए the kids will drop you till there.
Okay.
मैं बोल देती हूँ राघव यही है ना?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too, and I'm really not so much into religions.
Yes.
I grew up like no religions at all, no Christianity, nothing, and
Yes.
so I really have a not very good opinion of religions,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm still struggle with Buddhism, because it's also kind of a religion,
Yes.
but the philosophy is really interesting.
That's very true.
But yeah, I have so many things to
Yes.
do. Until now, I didn't really have the time to look into Buddhism, and I'm here for the second time now in India,
Yeah.
visiting her. And I was always
On it. So we kind of just I cut literally stuff out for the colors, right?
Yeah.
Like Yilion is the marigold, so it's this color combo. So right, so we use acetic acid, which is the the acidity. It brings the color out. We don't use any chemicals at all, but just the different tones. Like this is the green. The one you just saw now. This is the lighter tone. But we've actually even come to this color. Yeah, the dark, really nice.
With the mulberry leaves.
Yeah.